Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tales of Arise. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I just finished my, I do a yearly replay through of Tales of the Abyss and finished that last night, so I've been thinking about that. Anyway, let's get this switched over to this game. So last time, Law is a dumbass and got his father killed, but he joined us, so it all works out. He's just a little sad about it. And then everyone else got some new costumes. And now we're in this land that looks really nice compared to the last two. And we gotta deal with the Earth guy. I'm sure there's some horrible racism happening here that we need to deal with. Oh, actually, you know what? Before I go forward in this place... Well, first there's a skid.
I think Hoodle senses something.
But I just remember we need to go talk to the owls.
Oh. You okay? You made a weird sound.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
No.
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
they won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then? Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Is
Shion's
that why
also a
even
bunny
that
girl now.
mountain looks the way that
I
it
went and
does?
looking for some more
The
mod
stronger the
costumes,
energy
but
is, the greater impact it has
most of the
on
ones I
rock
could find are
defense.
either nude
So
mods or
yes,
shit.
like a great big
Usually
fire.
both.
but these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renans doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.
Alright, now let's go talk to the owls. As I remember what I've been fucking doing. Aside from, like,
Do you sense one
doing
of your
some
friends,
side
Hoodle?
quest cleanup after the stream on Tuesday, I haven't touched this in a couple days because I've been doing fucking Pez instead. Still hate out. Fuck out. Also, fuck testing. Fuck Pez in general. Watch this owl slam into a wall. Thank you for the costumes I
Look,
already have.
It's all the owls we found. I guess this was their way of thanking us for finding them.
It looks like they're grouping up by color. Is that a thing?
Actually, the color of Dan and Owl's feathers is based on their maturity and their astral energy element. So maybe they stick to certain groups even if they all belong to the same kingdom.
Even the
Then
owls
I
are
guess that
racist.
means we can tell just
And they
how
only
many
stick with
owls we
colored
found in
owls.
each domain.
They seem to be saying something.
Maybe they're thanking us for finding their buddies. Then again, maybe they're telling us that we have more owls to find.
I think the Queen is protesting that they shouldn't put undue pressure on us.
Maybe he's arguing back that we're the only ones they can actually turn to?
Right. Which is why the Queen is worried about sowing any ill will with us.
We'll do our best, so don't worry. I think.
Can you understand them?
Of course not. I'm just inferring. For some reason, when I hear them talk, that's just what I imagine them saying.
Oh,
God, the fucking
well,
glasses.
I think you're pretty close to the mark at least.
Well, don't worry about it. We're not breaking our backs over this. I think that was a thank you.
Yeah, all of the skits
Seems
with
like
the
From both of them.
with the Alwas are basically just Alphen and Xion interpreting what the king and queen are saying.
Hootle seems happy with this. Isn't that nice, Rinwell?
Huh? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the hat can get a little awkward at times, but I can't just not have the hat. Alright, so there's an owl there I haven't got yet. Got all the owls in Cyslodia. I've got one in Eldimenencia so far. Yeah, Anime Boris in
I think
Zillia was a
Hootle
little hard to
senses
beat.
something.
I won't forgive you!
Now you see what I can do!
Annihilation!
Blade!
Gaming! Flame of Fury! Burning!
Swordman Alpha!
They rush you. You gotta jump for cover, okay?
Talon Hurricane!
You picked the wrong fight!
I guess you had their uses now and again.
Told you! Line's unstoppable!
Knowing you're not like that all the...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I don't have any of the
Your
screenshots
flames
saved
are
yet,
my
but basically the main character is a
stronger
huge
together
nerd
than we
in
are
Zillia.
apart.
So I gave him glasses and a cowboy hat and played the entire game that way. I'm sure there's one screenshot that says a mistake under it.
Just great.
I guess... Yeah!
Great!
Yeah, so here's a gimmick that the game's finally introducing us now, is chain battles. As you just keep getting into encounters, you'll increase a counter. You max it out, and you get better drops.
Breathe louder! Hear my call!
Sleep now.
And actually, there is a secret if you max out your chain in this area. So I'm gonna try and
Go
do
no
that.
further! Glacial Spear! Yes, evil! Confiscated! Freeze Lancer! It's a duel of the Rinwell! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
We did it!
Yeah, all of those streams were named Terrible Mistake, because there were games I originally
You
never
won that
intended
by
to
a
stream.
mile.
Especially the first game, because it's not great. But Doys was streaming also bad anime, so I felt I needed to keep up.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I can carve through armor!
Rain down!
Swallow blade!
Jensen! Talon Hurricane! Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty! Move it! Swallow blade! I'll bash in there to fetch war!
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance!
What? Banquet Shark!
Dragon shell!
Hear me! Flame
Swallow
of Fury!
blade!
Burning Strike! Divine!
Thank goodness we won.
Don't worry, Blind, I'm still looking for another excuse to stream that again.
Hey, would you look at that?
Out of our way!
Take it! Dragon
Astral energy! Lightning condemned!
Be still!
I'm expert coming through!
Luna Rondo! You picked the wrong fight!
Do it! Anything in the world! Astral energy! Full throttle!
You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I call upon thee!
No escape!
Swallow
You're
dance.
mine!
Get toasty!
Burn strike. Step back. This one's all law.
Alright, maxed out. Now, if I get into another battle or two around here, something should happen.
Little help!
Strike! Slack!
Astral lightning condemned!
Fucking nigger with your shields.
Don't mind if I do!
I'm not done!
Do it! Law!
Demons descend. Flashing bang. Easy.
Way to go!
Flying free. Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner stressed than get toasty!
Burn strike.
That's quite the technique.
You need me? I'm there. It's on.
Take this!
Freezing storm!
Carve through armor.
Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm! Eat this!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yeah?
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman!
All yours!
We won that by a mile!
It should be able to happen this soon.
Right, here goes!
Definitely did the first time I played this game.
I'm taking Warlock!
Watch in the wind!
Sword Ray
Sleep
Combo!
now!
Dazzle! You're mine!
Handy.
Strike!
This one's mine!
It's over! Mirage!
There we go. Surprise, it's a boss fight.
I'm not done! Pull it together, Rock. Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Now I'm in the groove.
Now I can let loose.
Into the
You're mine! No escape! Dragon Swarm!
So yeah, you fight enough monsters around here, you keep your chain up high enough, and a giant monster like the fucking Mantis shows up and attacks you.
This one's all mine! Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight!
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indiana?
Not to your running, they don't.
There you go! Don't let up! Reload! Another go! Light astral
Dragon! Try harder! No, okay. No escape!
I'll smash you. It's finished.
Let's do it!
Dragon Swarm! I'm on it! Sword Ring Alpha! Blending Blast!
Dance in the wind! Let me help! Sleep now! This'll come in handy!
Here I come!
Lightning
Strike!
Cyan instant! Heal!
Soaring Light Spear!
I'll be saving this one! Hear my
You're
call!
finished!
Away! Spread! Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
You're finished!
Banana, let's go!
Dragon Swarm! Be still!
Eagle
Mirage!
This one's mine! Got it! Now's our chance!
I'm not done! Swallow Blade!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaints here. Anything in armor is all.
You see what I mean when I say that'll just get a little hard to watch after a while.
Here I go!
There's a lot happening.
Dragon Swarm!
Hear my call!
Sword Ring Alpha! Try harder! No, you paid for that!
Good job, Law.
Lightning orbs! Dancing the wind! Arc shield! Let's get you all tucked away!
I'll bring you back from
Over!
Oh, fuck, that hit me.
Security! Maelstrom! Freezing storm!
Oh well, good thing I have a ton of items.
Let me help! Swallow Swing darkness!
Dazzle!
Do it! Eagle assault! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here's a healing arc!
No escape!
Thousand Gales, tear you to
Swallow
shreds!
blade!
Shattering the
Castle.
pieces! Attack
You're
shot!
on!
Gusty Gale!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
I'm not done! Swallow blade! Sword this one's all mine!
Sealed!
Blending flash!
Get on in here!
Unfortunately, it is fire type, so
So much for
any of the big attacks I can do don't deal all that much damage to it.
sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that'd be silly.
I never miss! It's weakened!
I'm not done! This ends now!
Now I
You picked the wrong fight! Swallow blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
It plays surprisingly well for how messy it looks. I was honestly surprised how intuitive it all was when I picked it up. Especially with all the Doom posting of like, oh no, they're just trying to copy Dark Souls.
Try hard, my turn! Here I come!
I hope this thing is now you see what I can do.
Swallow blade! Dragon Sword! Sword Rain Alpha!
The enemy is going all out!
Glimmer Dragon!
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
I really can't do anything until that regenerates.
Falling behind!
Looks like this one's mine.
Like hell it is! Now! Take this! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Sword!
I'll end you.
Rain Flash! I'm not done!
Armor won't save. Knock it into next week.
I'm impressed.
Dragon Swarm!
Blazing storm!
Talon Hurricane! You're mine! Lightning Thrust!
None shall escape my judgment!
You're mine! No escape!
May a
Dragon
thousand
Swarm!
gales tear you to shreds!
I'll try harder! My turn!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
Be still!
Water, hear my call!
Do it!
Playing around! Astral
There we go.
Say no more!
This is a fun, like, surprising boss fight you can get early. After the next story chapter, I'm pretty sure, you can get a side quest to kill that thing.
I think I'm getting stronger.
But I'll do it early, because why not? If I remember right, there's at least one more giant enemy in this area, too. There should be a big angry monkey over there. Oh, and Romnock, I'm finally looking back
Do
at
you
the
sense
chat
one of your
now.
friends, Hoodle?
Yes, that is the current idea. Alex really wants to use that.
There's nothing here. It doesn't even connect to Vicent.
Nope. But
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
And this is just a big empty space. Something will show up here in the postgame.
This
But right now I
tower.
only came here for the owl.
I'm sensing a stronger concentration of astral energy around it.
Does that mean there's treasure buried underneath here or something?
Who said anything about treasure?
Yes, unfortunately it does, because Alex is a dumbass, and chose the games he wanted to stream for this marathon. Including the fucking Chronicles games.
I hate camping out.
Zoogles aside, the ground here is pretty nice and comfy to sit on.
You can tell even without a sense of pain?
Thankfully, yeah.
What would you do if you couldn't even feel that much?
You mean if I had to only rely on sight and sound? And couldn't even taste or smell anything? I don't even want to think about it.
I guess it'd be like looking at a picture in a way, if that makes sense.
A world I couldn't touch. I wonder if that's what it's like for Xion.
I'm still gonna be cooking this crap. We'll get the
Okay.
actual party chef in
Come
the
and
next
eat.
area. Fuck Xion again. Fuck you, Law.
Xion, could we talk a moment?
I'm trying to do all of these scenes on
Shouldn't
screen
you be
too.
resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl,
Alphen,
the
don't
doll
laugh
was
at
the
that.
only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap
Also,
when I
this
was
costume
eating.
makes her tits bigger, so
two of us
her hand
were
will clip through her
practically
tits in all these
inseparable.
cutscenes.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Oh, right. I meant to, see if there's any more accessories to craft and give one to Law. Ah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. That's also why that fight took a little longer. I have a weapon skin on right now, but both Law and Alphen are using fire-type weapons. Probably a mistake.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
Yeah, that's what rare enemies look like. Unfortunately, they don't look all that interesting. They just glow. They're not a different design or anything, which is kind of lame.
No holding back.
You're mine!
This will be a piece of cake.
You're mine! Talon Hurricane!
Anything normal is all mine.
Fury!
Sword Rain
Do it!
Alpha!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Flame of Fury! Arrow
Sword Rain Alpha!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright...
That's the other thing they do. They basically always max out your chain.
Gotta break through! Take this!
I'm like bait to them.
Dragon Swarm!
Not on my watch!
Lightning Thrust! I'm not done! Do it! More! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off!
Flying freak. Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
Get toasty!
Bird strike! Now! You're mine! No escape!
Water!
Sword Rain Alpha!
In here!
Dragon Swarm!
I never miss!
Water!
Here my
There you are!
Spread!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
I don't actually remember where the fucking L is in this region, so I'll get it later. Does this thing show up now? I'm not gonna fight it now, even if it's there. I just want to see if it shows up. Nope, not yet. For a side quest later, there'll be a giant angry monkey here. You know what? We've done enough just fighting for now. Let's keep the story going. Oh, it's around here. Okay. Oh, there it is.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Don't care. Here's some horses. Your day is ruined.
I see a village over there.
The people working in it look Danon.
Look at these fields and all this livestock. Am I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty easy?
What the hell is going on here?
Yeah, this place looks really nice. And while we're talking about nice things, here's a passed out guy. But more importantly, rat pigs. These are just recurring animals in Tales games. They're just pigs with rabbit ears. Yes, he's dead.
Ah! Whoa!
Well, why are you laying on the ground?
All right.
Anyway, this guy is involved with another, like, new mechanic, basically. Let's go help him out.
Good grief.
Very nice.
A new worthless mechanic. All it's really useful for is getting new costumes. Which I already have. Yeah, it's because it's running a farm, basically. And, like, you can raise livestock, get certain, like, things for cooking. But those are never all that hard to come by anyway.
Yes. I don't believe this.
Also, there's a cat back there. Part of the thing about running the farm is you need to hire, like, cats and dogs to keep wild animals and rats away. Also, I like how he's still labeled as elderly man despite giving us his name.
Huh? Really?
Yes, they love that sad face. Yeah, this is everything I just explained, basically. I'll fuck around with this on my own time, but it's never really... Like, I have no reason to keep it up.
Who would have thought we'd be raising animals in a place like this?
Since we've decided to stop, we should make use of the opportunity.
Do you mean me?
It doesn't matter who.
Yes, we mean you, Law. Make yourself fucking useful. Yeah, you get a certain amount that you can raise. It really doesn't matter. Just cows for now. And you can choose how much of what you have guarding Mice will attack sometimes, so you have to have cats. Zoogles will attack, so you have to have dogs. I never switched off of having 2 of both.
Here, boy. Want to go for a walk?
When will I stream Farming Simulator? Never, because that's not a JRPG. Anyway, all those really do is get you farming clothes for everybody eventually. Side quest a little later. Hers is replaced with the bunny outfit, so I can't show you hers. Wells is probably the only good one. But she's Megumin. And it gets farmer's outfits for the 2 other party members we haven't met yet. Alright, now into Vicent, because this place looks really nice. Like, nobody's suffering, it's nice greenery, farms, people look happy. What the fuck is going on here? And no, yes, he can't stop being racist, not with this game. Anyway, here's the city where they solved racism.
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Why are these people happy?
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menancia, yes?
Please, can you explain things?
Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Drashin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Danans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
This place is fucking weird.
We came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
Yeah, we do still need to kill him and take his MacGuffin.
Still, Drashin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Dahnans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right.
Shion is confused
Even
by
though
the
they
lack
sure
of
wanna
racism.
act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
That's not a tree. I mean, the armor is really cool. Okay, first of all, somebody tell Craig in chat that he is behind on the stream. And second of all, I mean that it's just a fucking visual mess in this game with all the effects that are happening at once.
Right.
Sorry, Epic, we've arrived in the land that has solved racism.
That can't be.
So all the racism has to come from our party instead. No, Europe is still racist. They just learned to mostly live among their own kind.
How's this? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Hey!
Alphen wants to learn how to use monster parts to make food things. And Shion doesn't want him to. Well, too bad.
Zugelfangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
But
Oh.
you're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that? What's this thing?
Well, the people who make the most noise are the ones that get hypersensitive, which is easily solved by just not paying attention to them. Just don't look at social media, don't look at Twitter. You don't need to, your life will continue as normal. You'll be happier. Yeah, I know, Craig. It's an entire fucking generation and a half of people who have grown up with this being their primary forms of communication, so everything is completely fried. And they have no way of actively seeing anything different. Alright, where's the fucking owl? Hear it. There you are.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Colombian, bro, you're Mexican. It doesn't count.
I guess.
Sure.
So yeah, we're just gonna walk into the palace and just kill the Lord. And yeah, they used to have a proper Coliseum here, but now it's just more a regular Tales arena. It's kind of lame, actually. There's less fun stuff that happens there.
Sure.
Like, the cameo fights that are in this game don't happen there. There's just a couple fucking challenges for every character. And the fucking shitty Sword Art crossover DLC happens there. Which I don't have, so we're not seeing, because I'm not giving them money. Oh, what thing are you talking about? Oh, you mean the dragon. Yeah, I killed that thing. Oh yeah, I saw that earlier. People are already getting their modding in. Sort of epic, but not exactly.
All right.
Yeah, unfortunately the mod community for this game, like, popped up really fast and then died pretty quickly, too.
Hey!
It's like the only people who are still making stuff are churning out the same nude mods for every character, and just kind of boring.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Oh, it's the food guy again.
What's wrong? Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't actually all that long ago.
Ah! How?
Huh?
Who cares?
Hey!
Yes, and? What harm is there in stealing a recipe? Oh no, yeah, because that's such a concern for us. We've killed the law in the last 2 places we were in. You keep it up, I'll kill a 3rd law, you little bitch.
Right.
Yes, I already have what you need.
Nice work.
Oh yeah, Blind, that's because he wasn't the protagonist.
Right.
No way.
I don't believe this.
No, the fake lord was just a body double. Nothing fancy about him.
Great.
Very nice.
So did you just sit here and watch the stew simmer for 5 hours?
What?
I guess...
Law.
Yeah! Whoa! Is that... Oh, this is bad. Real bad.
Ah!
Yeah, I don't care.
Just great.
Yes.
Yes, hopefully I don't have to see you for a while. Thank you for the recipe I already have.
Man, that was amazing! No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your face.
There's no flowers. It's just a fern. These people don't know their plants. Well, in, like, those little cutscenes, you don't get it. You'll get those in actual skits and cutscenes later.
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
It's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
Yeah, you have solo battles, group battles. Group battles, they have difficulties. This is where a bunch of the other costumes came from, which, again, I already have. And then there's ones for just getting, like, money and some healing items. And then these ones they added later that just give you themed weapons to go with all the DLC costumes. That I already did. I did it in my other save. It was actually the last thing I did right before I switched over. I had to do most of these as well, because, like, Shion and Rinwell's don't unlock any, like, unique gear. Everyone else's does. So unfortunately, I had to do all of these solo arenas with characters I never fucking play. Blind, does Taskmaster count? Oh, you're paying the slaves even.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renins getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renins.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet. What's this doing here?
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Oh, a quarry, huh? That sounds like a place you have slaves work.
Looks like Danins are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I
Big
think
stick.
there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something. I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elda Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Still not even sure what he looks like. Well, you should know, because he was in the intro. Yes, just try not to fall into the grinder.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry.
Not a dungeon yet.
I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That sounded incredibly genuine, Brennan Soldier. Is that just a bag of milk? Are we in fucking Canada? Is this fantasy racism Canada? I don't want to be here anymore.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
You know, Nanam, it's funny you should say that.
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elda Menancia Guard.
Oh no, she's hot.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danin.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elda Menancia has Danins protecting him?
In this country, Danin guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful?
Yeah,
if
we
you
remember
were
how it
finally
sucked and how
allowed
it's
to
better
live as
now.
a free person? And for my part, There is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency.
You know,
Lord
Yutz, it's
Dohalim,
funny you should say
I
that.
feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go...
And there's a very important
lies
part of
beyond this
Kisara's
point?
design.
A quarry manned by Dahnan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Dahnan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern. But we should buckle down.
Yeah,
That
Kisara's
Kisara
great.
woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a run-in for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day. Just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
No, Law still has to be sad, because he still got his dad killed.
I just don't get it. The Danans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans
And he
all of a
has the
sudden?
glasses for every time he
Yeah,
looks at
I've been
Rinwell.
wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, honestly, Columbia Bro, there's a couple others that are pretty good for her. But I just don't really want to switch off the Megumin costume. It's just the best one.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Yeah, I'll download a couple of the other ones later. I'm not downloading like the Genshin Impact one or anything though. Fuck that.
Hey!
Oh, conveniently the Lord got called away. But it's really just so we can set the time.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
This is looking like a trap.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Also, you can see that lady in the background. That's the same assistant that, Balsac had. And I didn't point her out, but, Dickhead in Cyslodia also had an assistant that
Your
looked like
guest, my
that.
lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur.
What do you mean humbly? This armor is baller as fuck.
Where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohilim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Also, he's
Perhaps,
really
but if
tall.
we did. Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword...
Xion, he said to not escalate.
I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests
Yeah, but
if you would be so
Alphen's not gonna do that, Jen.
As you wish, sire.
And can you blame him? Like, Xion's been a cunt the whole time, but she is still hot.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But, maybe not.
And besides, I wouldn't really call Xion
Pains me to
crazy.
see that
She's
Renan
just
cuisine isn't to your liking. I
really
asked my chefs
dedicated
to
in an
prepare
autistic
only
way.
the finest delicacies
and not very
available.
bright.
Two wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
Don't care.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Dude just wants to sit back and play music all day. He doesn't want to be king. That's a lot of work. Also, it's like To Xion, it's fucking baffling to hear a Renin say they don't want to be sovereign. Man, this guy sucks.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you defend yourself?
I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
This woman's fucking stupid. Yeah, there's the whole tragic backstory. Being forced into the crown contest made him kill one of his friends.
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you
Oh, don't worry,
saying
Blind, it'll get
withdraw
worse.
From the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Dahnans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Yes.
Take a look in the mirror. I
Ah.
may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons.
Don't fucking care. Just leave.
Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik.
Yeah, unfortunately, we need your MacGuffin.
Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Actually, you know what? You're right, Blind. That hasn't actually been explained yet.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is.
Because we took the MacGuffin from,
How many rooms do you think it's got?
Teslodia, man.
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Well, I did kill 2 of them.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
Why not? Makes the job
What do you
easier.
mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
Which means the more people I kill, and the stronger I get.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Yeah, now that we're in the palace, we can just walk around and fuck with people's stuff. Take whatever's not nailed down, the usual. Oh, and I think that guy was going to suggest just killing us instead. Alright, well, let's get looting. Although I can't loot everything in here just yet. A bunch of doors are locked. Not everything, though. Now we can make pork buns, because men who never eat pork bun is never a whole man. Thank you, Sarah. I'm just here to look at your ass. Didn't give her all that much tits so they could focus on the ass. That's from Sleeping Dogs Blind. That's one of the things the random, like, food vendors will yell out to you. That's the treasury. It's, of course, locked. Can't go raid Dohalim's room. I don't even need this stuff, but I'm taking it anyway. Because fuck you people. Alright, so there's another region called Mahag Saar. They're being assholes. That's the next one.
So what is Mahag Saar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them. Oh yeah, somebody was saying earlier that some Side 2 updates fucked up shit for people running really old software. So that's probably your fault, Craig. I don't know what the next one, the easiest comparison would be for the next country. It's a weird one.
These soldiers want to be racist, but their boss won't let them. Yeah, he did, Chadson. He decided that waking up before, like, noon was too much of a chore. Can't really blame him for that. Something will take me through here later. I'll loot all that stuff then.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan Lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Why not?
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
It's like Alphins and
Could it be that
Americans
things
seeing
were
all the
simply
work benefits
harsher
the
in
European
Calabria
gets.
compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elda Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't
Are
even
you
know
sure
what
about
to
that?
think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
Like, the two idiot kids just want to be racist. Alphen doesn't want to think, and Xion just wants to kill for the sake of killing. This probably isn't the party to be making complex decisions.
Huh? He sure is something.
We need a
Definitely
smart person
not
on this
like the
party,
other
and we
lords
really
we've
don't
met
have
until
one
now.
yet.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Xion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
It's like Bravely
pretty damn
Default,
good,
where
too.
the only smart party member we
Why
had
are
at
you
any
two
given time was
complimenting
Ringabel.
You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's
And
a
he was
Renan
willingly
Lord.
dumb half the time.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then?
Oh yeah?
Vicente seems to
Xion
be
speaking from
legit
experience?
peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Good thing there's only one inn in the city. Don't care, game. Who's the smartest Tales character anyway? Jade from Tales of the Abyss. Although he's got the problem of being, like, incredibly autistic and an asshole. It's great. He's the best. It's a shame he doesn't show up in any other game.
Lord Dohalim's retainer told
Actually, I
us
think
to
he's a
expect
cameo
you.
fight in Zestiria, so it's even
It is
worse.
an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
He's
You
acting
too?
drugged.
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
We'll just drug you a little bit to make sure you
Come
fuck
to think
off.
of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins,
That's enough, Rinwell.
You and your crazy racist conspiracy theories. Ignore that, there's a cat.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
I'm not done yelling about the Renans. With 12 quotes on either end of them. Something about this cat's face. I don't like it.
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I mean, worst case scenario, we just chase a
I
cat.
should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's... So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
No, I'm pretty sure it's a
I'm
freelancer.
sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hootle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renan, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Oh, look at the cat's frames get cut in half as it runs away.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Get back here, you little shit.
It just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day, but I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear.
That's
Zeugles
really
work
it.
for the
It's
Renans.
plants and
There
mountains.
might be
Or
strays
yeah,
out here,
it's plants and
the
mountains.
other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Because this is where all the
Using
earth energy
Zeugles
is.
to keep watch over their own kind, huh?
And it's a place that doesn't
That
suck,
would explain
so...
why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here too.
It's not hell or Finland.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Oh yeah, Scoops, you haven't been here in a little while, so you haven't seen a couple of the
be
mod
careful.
outfits.
Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Yeah, Shion's starting to melt.
Okay.
What's with those two?
Yes, mod outfits, Scoops.
Right, here goes! Be still! Here I come! I'm not done! This one's gonna be tough! You're mine!
Not in your dreams!
Dark Rollerblade! Astral Art?
That's my cue!
Do it! Shut him down! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Little help!
I'm not done!
Well, you can shoot these ones too.
Dragon Form!
Radiant Storm!
Sword Ray Alpha! Be still!
Are those arms even that way?
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Yeah, we already dealt with the Light Kingdom.
You are in tip.
Law got his dad killed and he's really upset about it.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice one, Alphen.
And Chadson, this guy's gimmick is that he can't feel pain. Not really clear why, but he can't feel pain.
The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Yeah, we cleared out suspicious Finland and now we're in Canada.
Now! Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! You're mine! I'm not done!
Funny you should mention that, Scoops.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Out of our way!
Take this! I'm on no escape! Dragon Form! Dark Sword Rain Alpha! Dazzle! Take this!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the floor! Astral energy! Full throttle!
With this, I can become become even stronger.
I won't forgive you!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back. Dragon form!
Do it! Law, get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
Already on!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over.
Stop memorizing my move!
Listen, So has a problem with betting. He will bet on the dumbest shit for no reason. Which way's forward? Remember. I think that's forward. Yeah, I looked at the Tifa mod and I considered it for a second, but it makes her head look fucking weird. Gives her a fucking 5 head. Nope, I was wrong.
Guess I misread the landing.
It's fine, you can't feel pain.
Phew, what a rush.
Hi, Hoodle!
Take this!
Radiant blood here!
Dragon swarm! Sword blade alpha! Dragon pit on!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Also, you can kind of tell occasionally with some of the weird clipping issues that happen with that bunny costume. It was originally intended to just be a nude mod. Then he made a version that had clothes with it. No, I'm not using the nude mod version. I've already had one YouTube channel banned.
Careful, we don't want to fall here.
Yeah, I doubt anyone would hear if we even called for help.
I don't think people flattened into pancakes.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Hear my call!
Dragon form!
Do it!
Now! Here I come!
But they're big stretch! Hear my call! Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
That equipment should
Also,
come
I've
in handy.
already accidentally put nude mods on my stream before, but don't worry about that. Oh yeah, I forgot to show this. This screen changes for this chapter. So you get Kisara and Dohalim.
Gotta break through! Take this! Struck!
I'll smash you!
Lightning thrust! You're mine! You're on! Sword come and face me! Eat this!
This one's mine!
Sword blade! My turn! First strike! Thrust! Sword blade! Dragon form!
Demon's descent!
Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Stardust! Tear! Hurricane
None
thrust!
shall escape power force!
Backbreaking
Mirage!
justice!
Take this!
Sleep now!
You escape!
Let's get you all tucked away!
I mean, I could do that, Scoops, but I don't really care enough
We're gonna
to.
lose to small fry.
So I only even make the VODs visible on this channel because Blind and a couple other people asked me to.
No backing down! Try harder! Not Lunarunga! This time! Talon Storm! Dazzle!
Here, let me help.
You're mine! No escape!
Did you just hear me?
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Water,
No
hear my
chance!
call.
No escape!
Red!
Dragon
Glacial
Form!
Spear, here's the evil. Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright.
It's like, I'm not doing this to, like, actually make sure the streams are up and try and build a fucking audience on YouTube. That's faggot shit. Just came from there. Exactly, Blind. I already have a bunch of VODs that I lost already, and I'm kind of sad about. Everything that was on the last channel, everything that was on Twitch, except for, that first Octopath stream.
Then why bother fighting them?
It's like all of Bravely Default, Bravely Second, those are gone. That first Dragon's Dogma stuff, like, all of that's gone.
Right, here goes! Here I come!
Not on my watch!
You're mine! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Talon Hurricane! You got company!
Okay, thank you, game.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? Leave the enemy's art to me.
So those are Dan and
Exactly,
Alpha
Craig.
We managed to pull through.
Dawn! I'm not done! Eagle Dragon Swarm! Dazzle! You're mine! I'm not done!
I don't know, why would I want to go back and just listen to myself talk for a few hours?
Together, that wasn't even a problem. What's this doing here?
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
No escape! No escape! Swallow blade!
like bait to them.
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. I'm not done.
This one's mine!
It got fired.
I'm done! Astral Judgment! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Yeah, it's like every time I go on my channel, I see,
found
like,
some equipment.
all of my VODs have, like, 8 to
Let
10
me take a
views,
look
and I'm
at
just
it.
confused, like, which ones are you actually fucking watching this? And then there's, the first bait stuff, that gets more views, but that makes sense.
Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calagli.
Fuck green. Green's not a creative color.
Dragon Swarm! I'll take you all on!
Do it! Theon! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Now!
Glacial Shield! Law! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Now, Craig, do you know that because it's happened to you, or because you've done it?
I'm even stronger than before.
Also, like, oh god, what personal info are they gonna find out about me that I say on these fucking things? I know what I'm doing.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
And more importantly about know what I'm doing, I mean I actively spread like, a bunch of fake information because it amuses me. And also, honestly, mostly, like, the reason I did that is because I used to be one of those people that would just, like, scrub for actual personal information. Not for you specifically, Craig. Just because I'm amused by doxing people. Either when they really annoy me, or they make it super easy.
I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia
But I like to
dry and Cislodia-
kind of keep those skills sharp. Just in case when they come in handy.
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Yeah, Craig, you gotta step your game up.
Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, Stanks.
Yeah, I got you.
Watch it. The enemy is over there.
May a thousand gales carry you to dread. Gusty nail. Cover the cap.
It's
All
on!
disasters may rise. Come forth, the healers of purity.
Burn in hell!
Annihilation.
It's over!
Dread. Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Divine strength. Freeze lancer.
You're mine!
I never miss.
Lightning thrust!
And again.
Hurricane thrust!
I've gotten surrounded. Radiant pierce. I'm out of ammo.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just this is slowing down or something. It doesn't look like I'm dropping frames or anything.
Smash you!
We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of them.
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Eagle fly!
It's on!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop the dying?
Raging cascade. Seven field. Annihilation. Get out of there with the
Eagle fly!
It's fine, this fight sucks anyway.
Lunar corruption.
It's over!
Seven-Eye Aqua. Dragon Shell. It's here. Flame of
You
Steel.
make quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're on! Here I come!
Dragon Shell.
Take
Dance in the wind.
Eat dirt! Be still!
I'm out. Eat this. Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Yeah, like, sometimes people make it easy like that, Scoops, or sometimes I dig just because I'm bored.
I'm starting to get that it's a
Most of
trap
it starts
feeling
from when
again,
they,
guys.
like,
We'll just
just
throw you
actively
off.
link way too much personal information
Where's that
and
cat?
link accounts everywhere.
Looks
Like, if I
it's
ever
not
see a
done
new
leading us
person
yet.
join one of the Cup Discords, the first thing I do is I'll click on their profile, see what accounts they have added, and look through those a little bit, just to see what I can see. You'd be surprised at how much personal information I can find that way.
With this, I can become even stronger.
And then it's just kind of digging from there. Or finding some really embarrassing stuff. Like one particular fag in VGL's personal Facebook account with pictures of himself. That was fun. Well, it's more that they upload,
Should
like,
we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
it's just different chains to,
You
like,
scared of starting a
use the
fire?
same name here as
As
there,
long as we put it out thoroughly
put, like, weird
afterwards,
personal information on one place and then
Really,
link
it's
to
a
it
good
somewhere
thing to have a
else.
fire
It's
here.
terrible
It'll keep
ideas.
the Zoogles away.
Have you both forgotten what
People
we've
have
come
spent their
out here to
entire
do?
life with social media.
Oh, let them relax, Shion. It's good to unwind every now and again.
If you say so.
And those people deserve to be doxxed, just for the hell of it. It's not like I'm going and spreading this information anywhere, unless they annoy me.
All done. Come and eat.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen. When do you find the time to train?
What's brought this on all of a
No,
sudden?
honestly, for like
It's just,
accounts and
even
identities and
without the
stuff,
blazing
like
sword, you'd still be able
Craig
to
has
hold
the
your
best
own,
possible
right?
idea for
But I've
accounts you
never
need to
seen you
use.
train it.
Something that sounds like a real name
call it
but
a
isn't
regimen.
his real name
Unlike
and is
extremely
actually
close with
unoriginal
Google
because it's
Scouts.
stolen from somewhere.
I mean, sure. I
Unoriginal
get that
names
real-life
are the
practice
best
beats
way to
training
hide
any
yourself on the
day.
internet.
But you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
I just told you. I really don't.
My name's not original in the
Wait, I've
fucking
got it.
slightest.
It's your armor, right? You channel the extra weight into your strikes and...
Yeah, those same people
actually
believe
not
Boris
as
is
heavy
Boris's
as it
real
looks.
name.
So not the armor, huh? In that case...
Just calm down a little, would you? Why are you so fixated on this anyway?
Well...
No,
because
Boris
I
is
wanna
not
make
actually
myself
named Boris.
stronger.
I know Boris's
You're
real
strong
full
enough
name,
as
but I
it
won't
is.
tell you because that's a
I
dick
almost
move.
feel sorry for those Renan soldiers.
It's not enough. I need to keep working to get stronger. I won't allow myself to fail anyone again.
Law?
I'm useless the way I am now. If someone else dies because of me...
SDA has doxed Boris before. Boris has also doxed himself before,
Sorry.
accidentally.
Spiraling into self-doubt won't do me any favors. I know that.
None of us are invincible, Law. We're all just getting by, doing the best we can.
That's all we can ask of each other, right? It's as good a place as any to start, I guess.
To start what?
My new training regimen, of course.
Yeah, meanwhile, these
What better
dumbasses are
way
talking
to
about
kick it off
training.
than push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I admire your enthusiasm. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Just wait. You'll see how strong I can get. See you guys tomorrow.
Most of that doesn't matter.
I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really? Whatever you say, I guess. Let's follow.
Oh, bye, Craig. Oh, hey, look, we were followed.
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people.
And the reason Law was suspicious
Not
because
to
he knew we were
brag,
being followed.
This kind of thing is my specialty.
Where'd he get the
So
knife
it really
from?
is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
Wow, good job, Rinwell. You ruined that.
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully.
The Kizaru fights with a giant shield and mace.
Hell?
She's cool. I like using her. She'll be the one who replaces Law in my party.
Not helpful. In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that? I'll tear you apart!
Law, punch her.
Smash you! Swallow blade! I'm on a roll now! Blow away!
Glacial Spear. Giving Avenger. One more time. Firmament Raider. Burning Strike. Glacial Spear.
It's almost too strong.
Split it open.
Be my guest.
Well, Law's dead.
Raging Cascade. I'll bring you back from sleep now. I'll be saving this discharge. Darkness.
Dragon
Hear my call. Retreat. Now here is that freaking does it. Lunar corruption. Oh, and burning all disasters may run. Maelstrom. Whirlwind snap. Hammer for freedom. I'll finish you here and now. Hear my call. Gale force. Burn hurricane. Hit car. Raging hurricane.
God, it's actually getting really hard to see what the fuck she's doing.
Crash you!
Water, hear my call.
Dragon Form! Dragon!
Glacial
Watch
Spear.
it.
Freeze Lancer.
Strike! Swallow blade!
Healing Orb. Dance in the wind.
Okay, here I go.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Super
Dragon Form!
Talon
Hurricane! Rip it, head! Balancing an armor is all mine! What's this?
Talon Hurricane!
I'm out.
Dragon Form!
All finishing here and now!
You're mine! This one's all mine! Dragon Form!
Here's the evil.
First strike!
Lightning
Take this!
Orb.
Burn! Hurricane!
More where that came from.
Tiger Blade! Hold nothing
Lion
back!
Howl.
This is how anime games work.
Dragon Form! Coming through!
You gotta yell out your attack name.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Dragon
Blow away!
Shield and mace!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Oh yeah, I love using fake names for that kind of stuff, Scoops.
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this?
I
You
think
send
like
us
the
away and
Google
then
account I
come to
used to
finish us
stream
off?
for this,
I
I think the
don't
name
buy it.
attached to that is a name.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
Having like a half dozen like actual fake names throwing around is always fun.
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here.
The cat?
Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
No, we had Talking Cat and Zillia too. We killed it.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
One of the side quests in Zillia 2 has a talking cat that turns into a monster.
Wait, Kisara's your sister?
It told Rowan to fuck some woman.
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm. For both Dan and
Yes, he
Dan
does
Ryan's
actually end up
alike.
fucking her.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the Guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Just one of the side characters. The
Even if the truth slapped you in the face,
the Prime Minister of
you reject
Olympias.
it. Same as back then. Heck, even
What's her
now
name?
I'm still
Chancellor
working to
Marcia,
serve
that's her
Lord
name.
Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Danan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He
Are they brother and
abolished the
sister?
oppression
Yes.
that kept us down.
Do they
and
fuck?
The Danans were treated like people
No,
again.
but Kisara really wants to.
Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphan children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Danans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right.
The
There are
fucking
5
cat
types
scream
of
getting
astral
cut
energy.
off.
Earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
Sort of.
If only. See for yourselves.
They lose their texture.
What the... Is that metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there.
That doesn't make any sense.
They call it the
But whatever.
Hollowing.
Oh, this is Dark
The
Souls.
Hollowing.
Okay.
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel. When were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Danon eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
No, Blinky, this guy isn't an asshole.
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition.
That cat won't shut the
But I
fuck up in the
survived
background.
and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats.
Yep, this place has a resistance group as well.
Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
Oh
It
yeah,
was a
the
shot
cat.
in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
And I'm just gonna run up and say, hey boss, look at my weird hand.
I have to know. How do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Danons here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced, Once the current contest is over, the next Lord of Elba Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Dahnan like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Yeah, this is her childhood friend that also wants to fuck Kisara's brother. Whoops. See, she knows. God, will somebody shut that fucking cat up? No, I use compressed air to scare my cats. It's got to the point where they're just afraid of the can now, so I've been threatening them with an empty one for about a year and a half.
Right.
Honestly, Craig, like, one of them doesn't really deserve punching. She doesn't do anything that bad, but the other one's an asshole. I should punch that one. Yeah, this screen changing every time is nice. And it'll continue to do that. Don't mind me, just taking your stuff. Don't even need it. Anything? No. Well, Pen, and my team doesn't play tomorrow. And they're the team that isn't even supposed to be here, so whatever happens, happens.
Huh? Uh-huh. Can't sleep.
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me?
Working on it, Colombian
Feels
bro.
a little off, but it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing.
Yeah, that is a real Tidus laugh screenshot.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Xion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line.
Yes, you were.
I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
Yeah, without the glasses, you could take the scene a bit more seriously. But,
Anyway, it's necessary.
honestly,
so we
both
can
of
fulfill
them.
our
The glasses for
promise,
both of
right?
them doesn't help.
Right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well. What am I doing?
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion.
Yeah, I can do that, Yutz.
Besides, I want to believe in her.
I'm not taking the glasses
More
off
leaps
of
of faith,
Alphen
huh?
or Law, though.
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Dandans are the trash ones. She's a Renin.
Guess we're waiting on word from Miguel for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my thumbs isn't my style.
I'm...
And instead, because I did take it off before, is a rabbit tail for the rabbit outfit.
going with you if you are. If I let you people go unsupervised, you'd probably wind up too far out for Miguel's news to reach.
Oh, come on. We're not children.
You're kind of
How
children.
about you make like the rest of the city and play nice for once?
I know he said it's necessary, but are we sure Miguel's plan is a good idea?
I mean,
You got a fucking better
just
one?
because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Miguel is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason to fight. Dohalim may have found a way to build a future where Danans and Renans can live alongside each other in peace.
Yeah, I guess that may be true, but I'm still not sure about this. I just can't bring myself to trust a Renan. I really don't understand what's going through Miguel's head. And as for him and Kisara...
He said they were siblings, right? But things seemed kinda awkward between them. I was an only child.
Yeah, 'cause
so
they
I
wanna
never had
fuck.
to deal with that kind of stuff.
Is their situation really that different from ours?
That's... I mean, I guess not, but...
The reality is that we don't know what's true and what isn't about Menancia yet. Until we know that for sure, let's not pass judgment one way or another.
Yeah,
okay?
incest might just not be weird here.
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I guess.
So let me ask you something, Rinwell. Hootle and Miguel's cat are both animals native to Dana, right?
Right. And Zoogles definitely aren't.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be from here. Not that owls are any better.
Hmm?
Ah, ow! Ow! I take it back! I love owls! Owls are the best! I swear!
Hootle's pretty cute, I'll admit.
Law, this is why
But
you're
I've also
fucking
been
lame.
rather partial to cats, too. What about you, Shion?
Huh? Who? Me? Well, I guess... I like them both. Nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zoogles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Yeah, that could be the reason. They were originally created
Getting a
to
little
serve
close there,
beasts of
Alphen.
burden, so to speak.
Just a little bit further.
Can you guys quit standing around and get him to leave me alone? I'm begging you!
Fucking loser getting beat up by the mascot. It's not even a fighting mascot like Rapide.
We've reached our destination.
Let me guess, the plan went wrong? Yeah, Rapide's fucking cool. I just wish he was better to use in that game. There's better options for, like, second fighter in the party. Although I spent the entire game using Judith, and, like, she sucks. The AI just does not know how to fucking use her.
Right.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
No, Lloyd was. I don't think Law is. I forget Law's voice actor's name.
Oh, good. There you are.
He voiced basically
You
the
people
same
again.
character in Three
You
Houses.
shouldn't be loitering around here.
Pretty sure he's
Don't
Kaspar's
force me
voice
to
actor.
arrest you.
Think we've established you couldn't even if you wanted to.
What?
Law, quit it.
Law,
We're not
stop
here
being a
to
little
argue with
bitch.
you, Captain. We've got something to deliver to you. Here.
That's...
His fucking glasses.
that bracelet. Is that my brother's? Why are you giving this to me? I can't help but wonder what my brother is planning with all this.
Probably to
I'm
die.
not sure. That said, I think he was being sincere about everything he told us back then.
Yeah, Ben
We've met a
Diskin
lot of
sounds
good
right.
People fighting to liberate Dana. And I got the same feeling from Miguel that I did from all of them. I think we can trust him. I think you're a good person too. Otherwise, you would report on us and the Gold Dust Cats, right?
What makes you think I won't?
Well, you haven't
Because
yet.
Miguel trusts you. And that's enough for me to trust you too.
You're a pretty unusual guy, Alphen. Do you go around acting like that everywhere you liberate people?
What do you mean?
Sorry, forget it. It's nothing.
Okay.
Kisara, are you hitting on him?
Anyway,
you're gonna have some
we'll find out
competition.
more about what Miguel's planning soon enough. All we can do now is wait and see what happens.
I guess so.
I guess we just wait for things to kick off.
Yeah, looks like we'll be staying at the inn another night.
Just go to the inn and wait until you hear explosions. It's a fucking weird looking rat this cat has cornered. Yep, there's the signal.
It's Zare!
Hold on. She's got something tied to her collar.
Oh, she left.
It happens tomorrow. They want us to meet in that underground quarry.
Then we should prepare while we still can. We'll spend the night here at the inn again.
Just realizing that outfit for Xion doesn't have shoes.
Well, this is it.
Yeah. What angle is the Lord gonna take?
Sort of, Jen. There's shenanigans going on here
Let's hurry
that
to the quarry.
Dohalim isn't aware of. So all of this is to make Dohalim aware of what's going on. Because they're trying to force Danins to eat food that turns them silver. And eventually turns them into nothing.
Next petition! Step forward!
My lord, please hear my humble request.
Who goes there? Halt!
Do something about it, faggot.
Is that Miguel? The traitor?
Guards! Don't let them get any closer! His Excellency's life is in grave danger! Kill them all at once!
Sorry, I don't have a fighting pose.
Stay back, Your Excellency. It's too dangerous.
Enough. He cannot harm me. Nor, I think, does he intend to do so. Isn't that right, Miguel?
Indeed it is, Lord Dohalim.
I have heard many a rumor about you, but I suppose we'll have more time for those later. You have made some rather interesting friends.
He has something he wishes to show you. We are here to make sure he does.
And what could that be?
Please, my lord, you needn't give these miscreants the time of day. I shall personally...
Silence, Kelso.
Man, you're acting real suspicious.
I wish to speak with them. Please, you were saying.
It's what's in there, my lord. Have you ever walked all the way through the quarry, my liege? Right to the other side?
Now that you mention it, I don't believe I have. It's a Danon medical facility of some kind, is it not?
I think you need to see for yourself, my lord. All I ask is that you witness this before you pass judgment upon me.
Then witness it I shall. Kisara? This man is your brother, correct? I would like to ask that you personally escort me while in there.
And we're going to, because you can't stop us.
I should warn you, what lies ahead is fraught with danger. You should all take care and stay on your guard as we proceed.
Danger? What could be so dangerous about it? It's a regular workplace, isn't it?
You'll see. Please, I ask only that you trust me.
Sounds like you all need to rethink your medical facilities around here. Hospitals are supposed to be safe.
Quite. Kisara, let's see what they have to show us, shall we?
As you wish, my lord.
Your strength is appreciated. With you, we can all breathe a little easier.
Again, game, you keep saying that. Yeah, we finally get Kisara in the party. Her gimmick is that she can't dodge. She blocks instead. Also, I've got a lot of stuff to buy now. Later. Ever do that? I'll leave the rest of the points for now. First things first, Law, get the fuck out of my party. On the bench you go.
I didn't realize you held my strength in such high regard.
I meant what I said before. Anyone who tries to fight you will have a hard time of it. How long have you been wielding that enormous shield?
Ever since my first job as a guardsman, our duty was to stop any attack dead in its tracks, then take all that momentum and turn it right around to smash the attacker.
But why bother blocking in the first place? Wouldn't it be better to just dodge the attack and hit back immediately?
Try doing that when you've got someone standing behind you that you need to protect. This shield is a symbol of our conviction as guardsmen. Every time we successfully block an attack, our fighting spirit only grows stronger.
So what you're saying is that, unlike Law, you can actually take a hit.
I'm right here!
This area right here is where the real Heart of Darkness used to lie in Menancia. It wasn't unusual for the holes we dug in this earth to become our graves, and for the stones we mined to serve as our tombstones.
That's right. I can remember it so clearly. I remember how the adults used to describe this place. Like it was setting foot in the gaping maw of a monster. But anyway, that's all history now.
It is. All the bloodstains on the rocks, the still air, the constant stench of death. We're very lucky that it's all in the distant past. The smell of sweat and debris.
I'm not sure
still
how
hangs
much
in
of this
the
dungeon
air.
I'm going to be able to get through.
But at least now the Danans of Menancia
There's a bunch of story
can
stuff
live
that
with
happens
joy in
after
their
it.
hearts. And it's you that we have to thank for this, Lord Dohalim.
Yes,
We
Panin.
would never have come so far.
Kisara
if it
is one
wasn't
as
for
well.
you.
Magal, why bring all of this up now? What exactly is the point?
I just wanted to remind us. I think it's important that we remember how precious the rights we enjoy under his lordship's grace truly are.
But I still don't get why...
You'll understand soon enough. For now, I simply want you to keep what I've said in mind as we continue our journey.
Alright. But before we do that, because we got a new party member, she's got a bunch of costumes too, and hers are pretty great. So starting off, like, her weapon that actually changes isn't the mace for most things, it's the shield instead. A couple weapons will, like a couple shields will change the mace as well, but for the most part, she keeps the same mace. Except for like this, which goes with a different outfit. Yeah, I actually really like her design. And not just because of the ass. But, so like she has the towel as well as all the other characters do. She gets the clerk uniform. I did download one mod costume for her. She also has a bunny girl outfit. Instead of farmer clothes. Oh, I like that I can do that. I can hide costumes behind the shield. And she's got some recolors, black armor, red armor, blue armor. And then she's got the DLC costumes. These also have hair with them. And they have weapons as well, which I don't think I've shown off for the other ones, but they don't really matter. What's the... That's the samurai one. That's for the samurai outfit. And then she has a swimsuit with this fucking asshole on her surfboard. Fucking hate you, Tipo. But she gets a bikini at least. And then she has a school outfit. School outfit's pretty great. All of them are. She gets great costumes. And then there is this outfit. She has what she wore before a guard, which doesn't actually, like, you never see it in game, but they just included it because it's cool. And it's a good costume, I like it. And then her last costume is a cameo one. She got a costume of fucking Nina from Tekken. Anyway, I think I like, for right now, we'll leave her in her default costume. We'll give her the glasses, too. Just for now. We'll switch her up as the game goes on. Oh, also, drop that. You don't need that. Yeah, see, she actually also has a, there's a 2B mod for her as well. I'm not a big fan of it, because it changes her default weapon, it changes that default mace, so I didn't want to install it. And it gets rid of her shield, which, like, why the fuck would you want to do that?
It's teeming with Zeugles. Are they kept here as some kind of deterrent?
Not that I know of. This is where the spirit vessel is housed, so it's no place for beasts. What's going on? Where are all the laborers?
You're the only one who doesn't seem in the least bit surprised. Perhaps you'd care to enlighten us?
All in due course, my lord. But first, just a little bit further. Once we reach our destination, everything will become clear soon enough.
Fine. As you wish.
I noticed your shield just appears out of nowhere whenever you need to use it, just like Shion and her gun.
Does it use the same Renin transferal technology too? Don't you need astral energy in order to use that?
You do. Obviously, I can't cast arts myself, but I'm equipped with a device that has the necessary energy charged into it. As long as I'm using the device, I can call forth my shield whenever I like.
Equipment charged with astral energy isn't all that rare.
So basically, there's nothing special about Renin technology that prevents Danins from using it?
No. But as you might expect, normally they'd never be given any of it in the first place.
It's not as if just anybody gets to have it here. You need to earn Lord Dohalim's trust before you're allowed access to it.
What makes you so sure he's not bribing you?
Rinwell.
I'm just being honest. It's not normal.
God, they did, like...
I can understand why
this game has a lot of problems, but one thing it doesn't have problems
However,
with
Alderman
is
Encia
the
truly
female
has
cast character
transformed and
design. All of them are
evolved from the
great.
sort of realm it once was.
Yes, she's right. And that's exactly why I...
Miguel?
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll explain more once we arrive at our destination.
And yes, Law will continue to be the party punching bag, because why not?
Wow.
Yeah, charging enemies suck. This is her gimmick. And now that we have people in the bench, we can access the other supports by just holding left trigger.
If you're being charged, give me a shout.
Right. Thanks for the help. Are those rocks?
Yeah, surprising absolutely nobody, a lot of Kisara's art is focused on her ass.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Worth a shot.
I'll be saving this way.
Rain flash! Dragon form!
Astral energy.
Portal blade!
From far enough. Light astral
It's
energy.
over.
Lightning
Did you see
again.
this coming?
Dragon form!
Going in. Did you see this coming?
I'm not done!
Annihilation.
Swallow blade!
Now.
Shield.
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Dance in the
Now!
wind.
Here I come!
Let's handle it.
And yeah, because we just got a new party member, they're gonna have a lot of fuckery where they get skills all at once at the start of a battle. Yeah, you can switch people in battle. You can change battle control to, like, auto, semi-auto, manual. I've had it set on manual.
Barely a blip on our radar.
I actually normally play Tales games on semi-auto, more out of laziness than anything, but the controls, with the way this game controls, it's weird.
There.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Dragon form!
Tiger blade shall escape my judgment.
Dazzle! Lunar rumble!
Worth a shot.
We got fires!
I've
My
got
turn.
it.
No
Let him
chance.
mark me handle it.
No escape! All yours! Dragon!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Yeah, and she gets a field effect too that is one of the lesser used ones. Yeah, something else is alarmingly thick around here.
All right.
I didn't know you could use arts like that.
Yeah, but still, what's with that smoke and these Zoogles around here?
This is...
Oh yeah, we were told to not fall into that thing.
You picked the wrong fight!
Go for the weak point!
Dragon Form!
Looks up!
Here I come!
Do it! Shion! Go for it!
Just hers again. I'm gonna try and keep getting Kisara's different ones to show them off. Most of hers are ice themed. For some reason.
How long have they been mining this place out?
Since before I was born. Or so they tell me. Probably for decades.
That long? I'm impressed the place has never caved in during all that time.
Out of our way! Far beyond the darkest side! Not on my watch! Clear! Now!
Dragon Form! Slice! Dragon Form!
I can now!
That's it! Flying free!
What did they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I've been doing really great lately. Seriously? Is this a joke?
Where are you going? Now, I'm here!
Alright, you're just gonna run away?
You have to aim for the right area on their back. Raging Cascade! Do it!
An astral art?
That's my shield!
Shut him down!
Not in your dreams!
Stardust!
Make it rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! I'll heal you
My
all!
turn!
Hurricane Attack! Healing
I'll take you all on!
Oh yeah, she'll just hit her Mystigard all the time for no reason too. Because she gets into overlimit just by blocking.
Against my full power, you didn't stand a chance.
Oh, this looks nice and tough.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and equip that on Kisara for reasons.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Dragon Form!
Going in. Raging Cascade. In here.
That's it!
Do it.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
And yeah, you can still get the attacks of party members if they're not in the party.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Right, here goes! You're mine!
Okay then.
Take this! I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha! Dazzle! Not chance! I'm not done! This one keeps taunting us!
That's what my shield's for.
Hurricane
Get
Fire!
behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Here I come! I'm not done!
Hear my call.
Dragon Form! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Nicely done.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'm not done!
Confiscated.
Swallow Blade!
Ice tornado. On guard.
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Now! You're mine! My turn! My turn! Here I come! I'm not done!
Go get lost in the wind!
Hurricane Thrust!
Here I now!
Chikara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
Over here is the whole optional area, but I don't have time for the boss at the end of this dungeon, so we can go do that instead. Yeah, you know, I think one of the first mods I saw for Kisara was just like her default outfit, but with the bodysuit underneath removed, and just kind of missing the point, you know?
Go no further!
Unvarna!
Freeze Laser! This
Dragon
one's
Form! Torment Alpha! Flash! You picked the wrong
Go
fight!
for the weak point!
Dragon Form!
Lunar Blast!
Flash!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn Strike! It's over!
Make it rain!
Now! You're mine! I'm not done!
Hurricane Blast!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep.
Yes, there is actually, she does have a bunny outfit, I did show that. It's the one mod outfit I installed, because it came as a pack with, Xion's. And it's the same thing, just with a bow tie.
I barely worked up a sweat.
This place is a lot more complicated than I expected. Is this the right way?
Right, here goes!
Dragon Form! Not on my watch!
Torment Alpha!
Now!
We did it!
This one is
Now!
mine!
You're mine! No escape!
Here goes! Now! Season! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Now! You're mine!
Fade to the
I'm not
right!
done! Dragon Form!
Do it!
I want the Rinwell one.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
The combo attack with Rinwell and Kisara. Unfortunately, you can choose one of the people in the combo attack, you can't choose both of them.
Let's dispose of the trash!
Try harder! Not a chance! Hurricane Portal Blade!
Radiant
Sword Blade out!
This one's
all
mine!
mine! Burn
Go for the weak point!
Flash! Dragon Form!
Hear my call!
Torment Alpha!
Flash! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Portal Blade!
It's weakened!
Dragon Form! This ends now! I'm not done! Flash!
Hurricane
Dragon Form!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Oh cool, you heard it for a second there too. Rinwell's starting to get to the point where her attacks have enough cooldown, or her magic is sped up enough she doesn't say the whole enchantment anymore, so she just says blah 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 magic.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
This'll make us even more formidable.
There.
Are you on alert for your brother? You needn't worry so much. He's not the type of man to act rashly.
Right.
I'd have to go all the way around for that. Fuck it, I've got time to kill. I'm definitely not gonna be able to do the boss of this area. but still made good progress. I didn't expect to get even this far into this chapter today. But we got Kisara. Our party's almost complete, actually. It's only one more party member for us to get after this, and you should be able to guess who it is.
Let's dispose of the trash. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Not a chance. I'm not done.
Hurricane
Murarongo.
I'm gone. Now, Rigwell. Frozen.
There we go.
Hammer.
Onward and upward.
Also, yes, chat is reacting exactly as I expected them to Kisara.
Out of our way.
You fucking assholes and your shields.
Here I come. Be still.
Now, Law. I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
My turn.
Hear my call. Go for the weak point. Here's the evil. All
You're finished. I'm not done. Not a chance.
Abroad. Here's the evil. Flaming meteor.
I mean, ass and incest jokes is basically most of her character for this part. She gets 2 more aspects to her character later, but right now it's just ass and incest. And that's one of them. She's obsessed with fishing, so she's what gets the fishing minigame. Which was actually like the last possible thing I touched in my first playthrough of this game. Because I just didn't care to do it for the longest time, and then I looked at my achievement list and saw that was the only one I was missing.
My turn. Lightning thrust. You're mine.
Make it rain. Frozen.
Hammer. Not a chance. No escape.
Sleep now.
Stardust.
I'll be safe
You're
now.
Step back! This one's all Law!
Looks like we've arrived.
This is the way to the medical facility, right?
You'll see. Let's keep going.
Well, this is the way to go. And there's a convenient healing point. But we're not going to have enough time to go through there. So instead, I think this is going to be where I'm going to call it for the night. Because I definitely cannot do the scenes in this on either end and the boss fight. So, I think instead this is a good place. So, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you all for watching. We got the cup coming up starting fucking tomorrow. Fuck Boris and his hat for drawing W and V into the same group again. I like W, but goddamn, I'm getting sick of it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Reminder, as always, the Doise is a bitch for quitting Radiant Historia and the Yakuza Marathon. And I'll see you all later.